Hey everybody, Celine here, aka Siren Frost. Welcome back to my channel, and let's finish up Deck Profile Weekly. Okay, maybe that's a bad intro saying, but sorry, I burped too much. What I meant to say was, welcome back to my channel, and we're finishing up Deck Profile Weekly with another Lyrical Monasterio Nation deck. I know I should have said that already, but fuck it, this is my channel, and I tend to screw up a lot in my channel. So, there you go. There's the first outtake. The last deck profile video we're doing an update on, and aka a follow-up, we're going to be doing Clarissa. So, the dragon deck, so to speak. Alright, and this one is based on Clarissa's idea on getting more groups, like the more, I think her order card is what explains a lot, so let me see. So for her, it's like the more of her posse she has on the field, the more powerful she probably becomes, I think. We'll do a follow-up on that one, but there are some support cards from the Lyrical Monasterio 2 that we are going to be using, but the rest of the deck is going to be from Lyrical Monasterio number 1, the Set 1 collection. So, I looked into the Set 2 collection with the further support for Clarissa, but I just don't see in some of them in the deck. Like, that's just me. I guess I'm just a little bit off on it. It's like standoffish a bit. But I do like the deck overall, and I do like how the lineup is doing just fine. So, with that being said, let's just hop right into the ride line. So, of course, it's all Clarissa. So, we're doing Dignified Will Clarissa for grade 0. Serious Challenger Clarissa grade 1. Accurate Interval Clarissa, which is grade 2. And then we're also doing the main boss, Earnescorrect Leader Clarissa. So that is the right line I've chosen, and this is all okay because it has to be a Clarissa deck, you guys. This is all Clarissa / Earnescorrect, Dragon Maids kind of thing going on, like a feel, not too much. Basically, it's from one pop star becoming on our way to learn and understand to not be a solo artist too much. So, as we all know from personal experiences, we all tend to be solo artists ourselves. Like, we don't need any friends, we don't need anything else. This is not similar to that of Herminia, but this is more like a close-up kind of thing. For the main deck, of course, I still am going to be choosing my trigger lineup. Like I said, you guys, this is still in consideration and still into talking, but I will show you. So for heals, I'm doing Sign of Relief Fabiola, which I'm glad they have a dragon type heal trigger for Clarissa. This is amazingly good news. I'm in the process of getting all those decks pretty much hauled out, but for right now, these decks are in their process of star power as it is. So that's kind of why we're just doing it right now. Oh, sorry guys, I have gushers in the back behind me, so try to move on my way. And then we're also doing critical triggers for 8 criticals. So we're doing 4 of the dragon criticals. Grinning Dragon Scale Ilse, I think, Lys, something like that. I don't know if it's like 1 L or 2 I's, so it's like Ice or Lys. But anyways, there's 4 of her. On top of that, we're still using the Precious to an Edwige for more soul. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea, pretty much, because I think we already have a critical. I might do this in a rainbow effect, but I think the more criticals, the better. I might take off 1 of each critical to put in 2 draws, but I will see how this will go first before I make the decision. And of course, since this is kind of a friendship kind of deck anyways, not like Forcia, but it's similar, we're using 3 Snowskip Palvis for our front triggers. Because the more power, the better on the front row, I think is the more better importance. And of course, we're using Demonic Fever Garvriera for our over trigger overall. Because right now, at the moment, they don't have a dragon type over triggers. So, I'm a little bummed out by it. But maybe eventually they'll make one for Lyrical Monasterio. We'll see what happens. But yes, that is my trigger lineup for Clarissa. And then for grade 1s, I believe... What are we using right now? So we're using 15 grade 1s in this deck. So here's the first one for support for Clarissa. This is Defined Growth Rugena from the Set 2 collection. So 4 of her. Her skill is, at the end of the battle, this unit boosted a unit with Earnescorrect in its card name. If you have a Vanguard with Clarissa in its card name, soul loss 1 and retire this unit. Search your deck up for up to 1 grade 3 or less card with Earnescorrect in the card name. Reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. So basically, she helps you search out for more Earnescorrect cards, because, you know, that's what the whole deck is pretty much all about, so to speak. But other than that, she's the only support card, I believe. The rest is just Earnescorrects. So we're playing 3 copies of Earnescorrect supporter Leona. 3 copies of Earnescorrect supporter Trilby. Okay, that's not good. Just see if we can put this right here for right now. 3 copies of Determined Cheerfulness Sarka for our Dragon Complete Guards. And of course, we're using the new Elementaria Sactitude for our last Sentinel for this deck, because this card has been proven at my last shop tournament against any players who play this card. Clearly, it goes up against cards that do triple drive. So, like Bob Sagra or any of the grade 4 decks, you know, like whatever sounds good. This is the card you need for the deck most of the time. So yeah, that is my grade 1 lineup for Clarissa. For grade 2s, we were actually playing 8 grade 2s in this deck. Okay, so similar to that of my Filthy Rosa deck. I did not know the counts. Sorry. So we're doing 4 copies of Earnescorrect member Evelyn. This is from the Set 1 collection, so that's no surprise. And then, of course, we have Earnescorrect member Katalyn as our last 8, or not grade 8, grade 2. So that's our last copies for this deck. So I think the deck mostly about is, as long as you have more Earnescorrects in the deck, as long as you have Vanguard, Clarissa as your Vanguard, that should be all it needs. So you just need only maybe a couple of cards that have Clarissa in their text, but that's pretty much it overall. So that's just them for the grade 2s. Grade 3s, of course, we have 3 copies of Clarissa for the personification ability. 3 copies of the newest addition to the team, Keen to Intimacy Kuka. I don't mean Kucha, or the Cooch, okay? She has a Cooch, but that's not the point. She's name is Kuka. I think her name is Kuka. Like Cuckoo. Cuckoo Puff, bitch. Sorry, you gotta joke around sometimes. But anyways, her new skill is, since she's part of Set 2 collection, this is an active skill, so it's for Rearguard only. If you have a Vanguard with Clarissa as the Vanguard in its card name, Soul Blast 1 and retire this unit. With the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 grade 2 or less card with Earnescorrect card in its card name. From among them, call into an order Rearguard, and shuffle your deck. So that's pretty much all you need. Now, you do have the option of maybe playing 4 of this card because of how good its skill is, but this is why the Soul can be much an essential right now. Can be an essential. And finally, the 2 order cards we are playing is Aim to be the Strongest Idol. So, 2 of those. You know, this is kind of like 8 grade 3s in this deck. Yeah. So, 8 grade 3s, 8 grade 2s, 15 grade 1s. You kind of do the ratio on that one and see what you guys think about that. If you guys don't like it, yeah or nay. I'm actually probably going to change it when there's more stuff available. But other than that, I think it's pretty much a good deck so far. And that is it for the updated deck profile video for Deck Profile Weekly. Thank you guys for watching so much. If you guys do have a a question or a reply, just let me know in the comments down below. And if Lyrical Monasterio is actually the nation you prefer to play, or there's another nation you are in love with, out of all the Lyrical Monasterios, who do you think is the best one for you? And if you all say Luticia, okay, if I can get the money, because I know she's the queen of simping right now, she might be up there pricey, so it might be difficult for me to get that right line. But if I do, I'll make sure she'll be the first one in the video for the Set 3 collection. But anyways, you guys, that is it for the video for Clarissa and Filthy Rosa for this Deck Profile Weekly video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good safe out there. Make good choices and be safe on the road. I know it's snowing badly in America right now, or where you guys are from. Just be safe out there. And again, make good choices. I know the world's kind of a little batshit crazy right now. But remember, keep a positive vibe going on. And just know that I do love you all. And I love your support. Thank you all for supporting me in my journey to doing these videos for you guys. I know it's taken me a long time to finally get the cards and stuff. And you know how life goes here and there. I hope you guys have a good Christmas. If I don't see you guys next week before Christmas, then I wish you guys happy holidays and happy new year. And let's start 2023 on a good note, you know? Anyways, you guys, as always, I've been your faithful host, Siren Frost, signing out.